I mouth the word motherless. I mouth the word motherless, and it's a cut that misses, a cut made clean, the clasp of a snapdragon's jaw. I mouth the words cornhopper, hair combs, hand-painted flowers, grayscale photos with X-Acto knife edges. I keep these things in a box. Anxiety pins me in place. I've got 60 needles aimed at my center, 1 point for each year of her life. I stare at cracks in the asphalt and can't seem to leave the parking lot. The funeral homes across a street torn to gravel, they'll repave next week. I move forward to hug my friend, but he and his wife move away slightly. My mom has died during a pandemic. The air's not safe. Don't touch your face. For God's sake, don't touch each other or speak closely. I feel like 1,000 dead birds, one brother says. It'll take months to transfuse our veins with sand, and several more before we can bear the heat of our blood again. I tried to watch the sunset, but I couldn't, the other brother says. The clouds got in the way. It's overcast, but refuses to rain until we've left for the quiet of our homes. Weeks later, the sky's heart still bends light, but it matters less. Handful of red, handful of copper. My sister speaks in tongues, but what she's asking for is money. Her loss sharpens. She tucks cash in her pockets and places the sympathy cards in front of me. I face the stack and cut the leaves out, then add them to my grief box. I mishear her words as dust in my heart, wind in my hair. I don't need anything. The sun bleeds through the clouds. I look up and cut paper leaves pour from my eyes. Field. My mother is a nebula. My mother's eyes are closed like she's already a ghost. An exoskeleton twins her. She collapses time. I never called her my mother. My mother isn't inside the car, but neither is she outside the car. Dust disperses. Her hand clutches the door. Her hand clutches the door with devotion and necessity. Her love has painted the body in two-toned blue. You can't see it, but the car's back seat is raw, unupholstered metal. Memory is a host. My dead live here in a corridor of rust thatched together in a ramshackle structure. The grass is overgrown. When my mother is pregnant, her voice refracts against porcelain as she spills outward. Her scales feather the drain. Seeds spread. The home we left is a field. I watch the field dismantle the shack, swallow rust. My mother clutches the car's door as though it's what keeps her upright, what keeps her from collapsing, what keeps her from vanishing. Remember the quiet evenings. My mother is liminal. My mother is cleft between worlds. She speaks to me. She speaks to me from a mouth filled with clover. From Ablation. Trauma passes across generations. This is what's meant by circulatory system. Before birth, my body felt my mom's pain. I recall her life, store her hurt in dark corners. Soundscape as offering, the tremendous ache of ice that cracks and settles hollow and deep in my chest cavity. The echo is in me, but you can't hear it past the static. I'm just a pattern of cells trying to heal through repetition. It's easy to become nothing. It's easy to speak softly and shadow by, guttering like a waking nightmare. Keening of flowers, the chop and hum of blades in the heart of a machine. What I suffer trembles when faced with what my mom endured. Battered body, mute voice, rape a bitter wellspring. Whispers swell into a low moan. Your life is the gift of our will to survive. I'd break glass and swallow smoke for you. She'd tear her last dollar in half, cross planes to help you escape. I eat paper and vow never to take the same route. A river will sharpen to cut through its own curve and form a new path. Agnes Martin said, "We give up things that cover our mind." Swallowtail. If you cannot cry, ask what is wrong with your body. Han Vanderhart, What Pecan Light. On the bank of the river we love through our lives, a black swallowtail alights on a ditch flower. My daughter's arms circle her torso in joy of fastening boots. In her swaying, she strikes my neck hard. Tears well in my eyes because I can't remember the last time someone hit me. I don't remember being a person hit by someone she loved until I'm struck again. I can't describe the feeling. In my mind, with language, I don't remember being hit. But my body remembers. Black swallowtail, yellow swallowtail, envoy of symmetry. When my sister was the same age as my daughter, she hurled a tumbler into the heart of a low, square table with a glass top. The table was beloved by her dad, my stepdad, and consequently beloved by our mom, particularly after my stepdad died in a head-on collision with a semi-truck while driving home from work. The tabletop shattered. The physical violence wasn't as bad as the turning away, the guttural sound in her throat when she tore us in strips. I have a voice that was only for my mom. Pleading, conciliatory, asleep at the wheel. I'd forgotten swallowtails exist. I can't cry observed. I shade my eyes, move to corners. I excuse myself, leave rooms, and close doors. I keen into bedspreads, hangered jackets, wadded towels. His stomach was in his throat. I didn't know swallowtails could be black. "Are you happy?" my girl asks. "Are you happy?" The square of glass too dear, the table was never made whole. The river rolls its stone into kettles. Stone carves the kettles. The kettles are carved in stone. From Ablation. Some days I'm made of bone, other days I'm made of water. Some days I've got no skin, and tears pour from my eyes and spill over my hands as I rinse jars for jam. Some days I've got no words. I try not to count the beta blockers she took to calm her heart. I try not to count each worthless pill. Glaciers flow like very slow rivers. Every place I love was covered in ice. Every place I love was carved open by moving water my chest echoes. I can't tell you what it means. I can't tell you what it is to hold love and hurt in the same organ. I can't. Heart rate cento. In the construction of the chest there is a heart, and I am aware of my heart. It opens and closes its bowl of red blooms out of sheer love of me. I cannot heave my heart into my mouth. Of the heart they say too much, the heart, the heart. I am terrified at the moral apathy, the death of the heart, which is happening here in my country. To further compromise an already compromised heart. A heart that's full up like a landfill, deep in the heart of the land. Look into the dark heart, and you will see what the dark eats other than your heart. The actual heart is an ugly machine. It doesn't stir the heart like a true wild rose. Admit that the heart, though not useless, lacks the thing needed for some miracles. I had a friend whose heart was too heavy to hold. Yes, there's blood on the median like a boat without oars. Nobody broke your heart. You broke your own. Heart rate variability is shaped by trauma. Oh yeah, I got a heart of darkness. Won't you feel for me from your heart? There in your heart, something that's never changing. It's time to decide while my heart mourns. I sit heart-stricken at the bloom, in between a heart and home. Today I will say my fears into a molting bag and let them mean away in there, as doom means doom and love means love, when I'm waiting here, calibrating my heart. I found your beating heart half buried in the woods. Yard sale heart, just like mine. I carry your heart with me. I carry it in my heart. Crowned in our sins, velvet hearts. And you kept us awake with wolves' teeth, sharing different heartbeats. Lay your head where my heart used to be, and I will remove the heart of stone from your flesh and give you a heart of flesh. Heart we will forget. Some relaxed, uncondescending stranger, the heart's release. And while the fireflies are failing to illuminate these nightmare trees, leave my heart down by the water.